Alright, question 1. 1793 times 185 gives us 331,705. Part A asks you basically the exact same question, except instead of having 1793, you have 1.793. Okay, that's the only thing that's different. So I'm not even going to bother writing anything else out right now. The difference between this sum and this sum is that what I've got in the blue is 3 place values smaller, or in other words, 1,000 times as small. So if you're making the question 1,000 times as small, the answer is going to be 1,000 times as small. It'll move 3 place values also. So 331.705. That's all there is to that one for A. Okay. As for B, what they have done is they've rearranged the question so it's a division instead of a multiple. So the first thing I'm going to do is rearrange what you started with so that it's a division instead of a multiple. So if you have 1793 times 185 equals 331,705, then 1793 would equal 331,705 all over 185. As far as your question in B goes, the only thing they've changed is that instead of 185, it's 1.85. So in other words, they've made this number 2 place values as small. Okay, that's effectively what they're going to be doing here, right? But the fact that they've made the denominator 100 times as small, the effect that has on the whole thing, it means you're dividing by a smaller number, it means that the answer is going to be bigger, or in other words, this thing's going to get bigger. So if you make the bottom there 100 times as small, you make the whole thing 100 times as big, you're going to make that thing 100 times as big. So this movement of 2 place values to give you a 1.85 technically has the opposite effect on this value because you're dividing, alright? So all those are going to move up 2 place values, 179,300.